Hey there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Got a really exciting show for you today, really because it's the first time that I'm kind of seeing the crystallization of what, the office building in Fresno I'm putting together could be, right? We've now termed it the Hub. It's a collection of real estate entrepreneurs, licensed individuals, licensed agent, contractors, uh, no direct employees, right? They're all their individual entities and companies. And I've always known, I've just had this feeling that we could do something pretty cool if we can get a collection of individuals. And a friend of mine, I'll just call him Chris so he doesn't get embarrassed or any of that, actually sent me a message, I think via Facebook, and said, "Hey, have you ever thought about trying to do this?" And we're going to go through what it is in a minute. But let's just say it's one of those ideas that it's perfect for the Hub, right? Because in real estate, there are some things that happen where you really can benefit from having agents and contractors and entrepreneurs to put together a whole new service for someone. So I think this should be the first of many ideas. And again, Chris, thank you for your idea. It's much appreciated. I've always kind of admired how your brain works. It seems like you're playing chess and other people are playing checkers. So nice work, and let's bring it up. So let's make sure the technology is behaving appropriately. And here we go. So again, this is a new service. It's something we will launch and push and market and all those things as we go forward. And again, I want to shout out Chris for this inspiration. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. I think this is going to be something pretty cool. And we're going to be able to help a lot of people over the next, several decades, I'm sure. So let's get into it. So again, the Hub, this office building, this collection of quality individuals and companies. The whole goal of spending all that money is to help people. And I wasn't really sure what that meant, frankly. I just knew at my core it could be something. So let's talk about it. So in real estate, as you'll see, and if you've done it for any length of time, it's really inefficient. There's basically, if you're a seller or an owner, you have what you have, and you need to sell that, and you need to find buyers, and how do you do that? And these things that you own are in different qualities and different locations, and it's just inefficient. It's not like stocks where stock 17 is the same as stock 19 of the company, right? It's a pretty inefficient market. Sometimes sellers, right, or owners, depending on how you want to position yourself, they have challenges, both in quality of the asset and both in timing. And sometimes they need help. Specifically, this idea is around really being an owner of an asset you never asked for. Sometimes, right, whether you inherited a property, right, your parent passed away, and you now own that house in that city that you've never been to or don't care to go back to or whatever, right? Right. Obviously I focus on Fresno. So if you inherited a Fresno property via an inheritance or probate and you need to get rid of it, don't want to go there, all these other things, you could go out and try to find 5 companies to help you, or maybe you can just come to the Hub and we will be your one-stop shop. And we'll tell you about that in just a minute. But again, this idea of being an owner of something you didn't ask for, you didn't buy, is really the idea behind this new service. Many times, sometimes it's pleasant, right? Oh, great, my parents gave me their, I own their house. It's pretty, it's paid off. Just slap it on the MLS and good to go. Other times it's, maybe it's full of stuff and you need to do an estate sale, or maybe it's full of stuff you need to do a trash out. Right? All these things that individuals who are out of state, out of area, out of country, don't want to deal with. They don't want to get on a plane to go deal with mom or dad's or aunts or uncle's stuff. Maybe there's a company that can help them, or a collection of companies that can help them. And that's what we're going to with the Hub. And again, you need to create a service that doesn't care about the property type, the condition, the stuff, or repairs, location. Do you want to cash? Can it finance and go through a bank loan? Right? Just all these headaches that these owners, these heirs, who inherited a property don't want to deal with. So we can help them. So who do they call, right? Or more importantly, how many people do they call? Do they need to call an agent? Do they need to call a contractor? Do they need to get an inspection? Do they need to call an estate sale? Do they need to call a trash out? Right? All these things from miles and states and countries away that they didn't ask for, and they need some help with. So, what if they could call, come to a one-stop shop like the Hub, and condition didn't matter? It doesn't matter what's in it, right? Is it a museum quality stuff and you need to organize an estate sale? Great. That's cool. Maybe we can do that for you. Maybe it's full of stuff and your parents collected cardboard boxes. I don't know. So maybe there's a trash or needs to be trashed out, right? That'd be kind of a cool service. What if you just wanted to get cash, you wanted the memories gone, you just didn't want to deal with it, or maybe you wanted to get some monthly income and do some seller financing? There's all these things that if you had a one-stop shop that had, agents that could tell you what it would ARV at, if you had real estate entrepreneurs that could pay cash, if you had contractors that could walk through and say, hey, if you want to get top dollar, you need to do A, B, and C, right? All these things that could be empowered if there was an organization that had a collection of talented individuals that are ready to serve and help. And I think that's what we're doing with the Hub. And it's really the vision. And again, I can't wait to see what other services we create. So again, maybe, if the property's clean, ready to go, great. We'll just, we'll introduce you to one of our licensed agents and they'll throw it in the MLS and help you get it sold. So again, if you've inherited a property in Fresno County, right? Fresno, Madera, all these other cities in Fresno County, we can help, right? We have the licensed agents in the building. They're not my employees. They're not any employees. They are part of brokerages with different companies. So, you can talk to both of them and see what you think and go with the broker or go with the agent that meets your needs. But what happens if there's stuff in it, right? Again, we can have conversations. Do you just want it trashed out and we'll do some hauls to the junkyard? Do you want to go through it and maybe have some stuff sent to you, or maybe do you want to have stuff sold and you get the cash for, right? All these things that a organization who's there to help could do for you. So again, if you've inherited a property in Fresno and you're out of state, out of city, we want to help you. And again, this is a pretty cool service. What if it needs repairs? And again, maybe it's almost ready to be listed, but you know what? You do need to, paint the eaves and you need to get a roof cert and, all of that stuff. Well, great. Let's have our contractor go through and see what you need. And maybe they'll go through with the real estate agent so that, you can really figure out what you can do to get maximum dollar, right? And do your own cost trade-offs. What if you need a cash sale, right? You just want to be done, get this behind you, all of those things. So again, we can do that. And sorry for my voicemail. And then lastly, what if you wanted to do some owner financing and things of that nature, right? So again, if the property's clean, ready to go, we'll throw it in the MLS for you. If it has a bunch of stuff in it, trash out, we can do that for you. If it needs repairs, we can help you with that. You need a cash sale, want to do some owner financing, lots of stuff you can do. So again, it's all about helping. And again, Chris, thanks for giving me that idea. It's wonderful. Like, keep them coming. If you got more ideas, Chris, send them our ways. So what are some other services that you think the real estate world could need? And again, it's just always made sense to me that if you bring all these collective people together, you can do new things. So this service for people who inherited properties, I think is pretty awesome. And I can't wait to market this and help people, right? Again, one-stop shop with multiple companies that can come in and interrelate and work together for mutual benefit of the client is pretty powerful. So let me know what you think. What are some other thoughts or suggestions? Again, Chris brought us this one. I certainly think this will be a service the office puts out, we'll market to, and things of that nature. So again, let me know what you think. Again, this phrase is going right in the center of our windows once they go in. Together, everyone achieves more. And again, if that was a saying I want there in this service for folks who have inherited a property in Fresno County. It's just another example of how we can help. One phone call gets you to agents and general contractors and entrepreneurs, and we can help, whether it's a clean property or something that needs a lot of work. So pretty exciting stuff. Again, that's what the hub was all about. I honestly did not know in theory what didn't have a business plan, didn't know what we were going to be doing in this building. But again, it's these kinds of ideas and working with great people that will hopefully bring a lot of value to folks and really de-stress situations, expedite situations, and we will be known for something for decades to come. Folks providing value and focus on helping, and I think that's going to differentiate ourselves. So let me know what you think. Leave some comments, thumbs up, subscribe if you watched a bunch of these videos, and of course, have a great day.